Okay, you guys, we've made it to Tuesday. I have some things I want to talk to you about, so pull up a chair. Hopefully this won't take too long. I was in my car today, and in my car is like my working office for listening to personal development, working on my mindset, working on my heart set, rewiring my self-belief. I'm going to tell you this for 100 million years, forever and ever, amen. The mindset work is so freaking important. If you are not doing that, you need to, okay? I'm telling you that because it's changed my whole life and I want that for you. That's why you're here, right? It's not just about the size of your clothes or the number on the scale. It really is to like grow into that version of yourself that deep inside your heart you really want to become. So mindset work is freaking key. And I was listening to a bunch of different podcasts and stuff. And one I was listening to today, I'm going to give you the clip notes because I thought it was really awesome. And she said that the thing that will change your entire freaking journey is you making a decision. Just make a decision, okay? And I think we make decisions all day long. A lot of us suffer from decision fatigue. It's exhausting. And if you are not fully committed to whatever your decision is, it's going to take up so much more space and energy that it needs to take up, okay? We're all really busy. Some of us are more busy than others. This isn't a contest. We're not going to like get out our little tiny violins and show each other how long our lists are, but that's just the reality of life. We are busy, complicated people. And if you aren't if you're not all in with your journey, this is the thing that you need to tweak. Number one, you're either going to do it or you're not. It's not about how compelling I am, how much I show up in your inbox, how much you fall in love with the workout. No, you're either in or you're out. You're either tired of being tired and uncomfortable and ready to do what it takes, or you're just not. There's something in that story that serves you, that makes you feel comfortable, that makes you feel validated, that makes you maybe you're stuck in a victim mentality. I don't know what is happening, and that's not what this is about, but it comes down to a decision. And so like I felt super convicted listening to this because I've been talking about gut protocol. I did gut protocol for like 6 weeks, 100%, no mess ups. I felt so freaking amazing. I was sleeping better. My clothes were fitting better. I had so much more energy. I had so much less inflammation. I saw in all areas of my life where that program was helping me. And made me feel so much better. And yet I have been unable to get back on track. I come in here and I'm like, all right, I'm all in. Here we go. Let's do it. I text you guys, I'm going to start gut protocol. You want to do it with me? And you're like, sure, let's do it. And then I completely sabotage. I fall off track. And do you know why? It's because I haven't made the decision. I haven't made the full decision. It's like, well, if it works out, I'll do it. Or if it's easy, or if I can find the produce at my freaking grocery store or whatever. I have all these little negotiations and deals that I've been making with myself. And I know that you're doing the same thing in some area of your journey. We're not even talking about gut protocol. I'm using that as an example, right? So if you want to get traction in your life and you want to stop this sort of in, sort of out, stop, herky-jerky thing, you have to make a decision. And for some of you, it's going to be a hard decision because maybe the decision is it's not the right time. Maybe you're not motivated enough to do it. Maybe it's not important enough to you. Maybe you like to be uncomfortable in your skin. Maybe you're using that extra weight as a buffer or a way to hide and be invisible or to self-sabotage or to make yourself miserable. If you peel the layers, your truth is there. So if it's not important to you, then that's cool. Just own it. I'm not going to kick you out. You're not going to have to come back another day. You're always welcome here. This is your journey. All of our journeys are unfolding at different rates. That's super awesome. That's why I love this so much. But I had to hear that hard truth today, that it's really not hard. We make it hard. We overcomplicate it. We create all these ways to get in our own way, all these obstacles. We create them. We seek them out. We create them. So what in your life, what in your journey are you saying you want to realign? And if it's really, really hard, number one, like I started to say, it's just not that important to you. Or number two, it is important to you, but you have to tweak something. You have to get okay and be all right being uncomfortable because this is an uncomfortable journey. If it was freaking like a pedicure or a massage, we would all be in the best shape of our lives. We would have all these things prioritized. It's going to require sacrifice. It's going to require discomfort. It's going to require you making hard decisions and possibly like saying no to something that you have said yes to over and over. But does your why compel you enough? Like, are you in that place where you need to, no matter what, you will figure this out? And when I'm telling you all this, some of you might be like, bye, bye. I'm not saying it has to be all or nothing. That's 100% not what I'm saying, okay? But you have to make a decision that you're either in or you're out. You're either team you or you're not. And that's all right. We come to it in different seasons, 100%. So I am always team, do your best, surrender the rest. Even if you can only do 5 minutes, that's still a win. And I believe that, and I preach that. And for the most part, I live that. But there also comes a point when you're not getting results and you're not getting forward momentum and you're not feeling proud, because at the end of the day, you might be barely touching it because you're playing small, because you haven't made enough of a promise to yourself, because it's not important enough yet. And maybe this is just totally the wrong season, and that's totally cool. You do you, boo-boo. But I was listening to that today and I was like, oh, it's true. That's why gut protocol is not working for me right now. That's why these certain things I keep negotiating in my life. Like I've been saying since freaking August 30th that I was going to make a calendar to share in here. And for the coach tribe, we were going to have our cooking dates. And Katie texted me today. She's like, are we cooking tonight? And I was like, no. Why? Why did I not prioritize that? Because at the end of the day, it wasn't important enough to me. I was allowing other things to distract me. I was allowing myself to get confused. I'm realizing more and more I'm in this really high-end, expensive-ass, amazing, life-shifting coaching program. And I'm realizing that our brains allow us to feel confusion, and procrastination is a way of protection. I don't need to be confused. You don't need to be confused. This is all very simple. You move your body, you drink more water, you eat less calories, you eat lots of greens, okay? Carbs are important. It's so simple. Do the mindset work, and yet we overcomplicated it. I have to have this equipment, and I need to fit it in here. No, you don't. You just start where you are and you figure it out. You lean into your accountability. You show up for the morning Zoom. And those of you who are like, but that morning Zoom doesn't fit my life. Have you heard me? I keep saying, if you need a call, if you need a time, I'm here. The other day, it was yesterday actually, I didn't have enough time to get my whole workout in, and I really just honestly didn't want to. It wasn't important enough. So I didn't do it in the time I had, but I came back to it. I went live in here and then I posted, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna hop on Zoom, and Jessica took me up on it. She was like, I'll do a second workout. I'll be your accountability. I'll show up for you. There's so many of us that will show up for one another. And I'm asking you to show up for yourself. I'm asking you to ask yourself, what area of your life are you intentionally shortchanging yourself? Nothing is going to change until you get really clear around that. What do you want? Why are you here? Why does this matter? Is it because you just need friendship and accountability? That's awesome. You are welcome here forever and ever. Amen. Is it because you weigh 400 plus pounds and you hate the skin that you're in, and you keep coming up with all these reasons why nothing will ever work for you? Nothing will ever work for you if you don't do it long enough. You have to make a promise, and your why has to be bigger and stronger than all your disbelief and all your objections and all that squirrely shit that your brain is going to tell you. It will not be easy. It shouldn't be easy, because you're leveling up your life. You're going to see uncomfortable stuff that creates shame. You will. I know. You're like, I was just here for a minute. It's dirty. I don't know what you're talking about. Shame. But it's true. This is all interlaced. Our self-belief, our self-worth, all of those things, your personal value, and the reasons that you show up to your journey, it's all intertwined. It all impacts whether or not you do continue to show up, whether or not you do continue to peel your own layer and do the personal development and work through programs at your own pace. Yeah. But I want you to win. That's why I've been coaching now for 8 years. Yeah, this gives me so much accountability. And I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I make an income doing this, but it's my heart's purpose. It's my heart's purpose to help you get momentum in your journey, but you have to own it, just like I have to own my part in it. So let's own our part in it. What promise do you need to simplify? Do you just need to go all in and say, you know what, I'm going to trust the process for 30 days or 60 days or 90 days. I'm going to do this no matter what, come hell or high water. And that doesn't mean all or nothing. It doesn't mean, oh, I only have 10 minutes today. It's just not going to work. You have 10 minutes. Get to work. That's what I said to myself. I'm like, you have the time. You're just not making it a priority. And some of you are going to be like, dang, I I don't know. It just resonated with me today. I felt so convicted in my car, and I was like, I keep saying the same shit in my own journey, in my own stuff, like in business stuff and marriage stuff. I have the same broken mantra all the time. It's hard. I'm so busy. I don't know how to make this work. You make it work. You figure it out. You do it. You just do it. You make a promise, and if you keep making that promise and then you keep sabotaging and you keep falling short, you have to ask yourself, what is it just not that important to me? Like maybe it's just not that motivating, and you need to come up with a different freaking motivator. You need to come up with a different why. You need to come up with a different why this matters, because it does matter, and you are worthy of this effort, and you are 100% capable, whether or not you're doing Beachbody or anything else. I don't care what you're doing. I just want you to get momentum on your journey. I want you to feel proud of the skin that you're currently in, and I want you to just go through life as that epic, freaking amazing human that you were designed to be. So stop allowing your circumstances to keep you stuck. That's a choice that we make. I'm not saying your life is like, we're not having a contest of whose life is more complicated. I know so many of you are dealing with so much serious stuff right now, but that serious stuff should serve as your wake-up call. That life is short, and it is freaking precious, and it's not guaranteed. And the fact that you have an opportunity to work on yourself and to get better and stronger and saner every single day, that motivates the shit out of me. That motivates the shit out of me. I hope it motivates you. All right. So now I'm gonna get off here and I'm gonna finally put together that calendar that I keep saying we're gonna do. We are gonna have cooking club. I'm gonna be traveling here. So we're actually gonna do, Katie's gonna do a week from this Thursday. We're gonna have a salmon night. So if you like salmon, I'm creating an event today. I will post the recipe. I hope you join me. I have this amazing recipe that I keep wanting to share with you guys. It's a buffalo cauliflower happy party deliciousness. It's not buffalo. I don't know why I said that. Whatever, but it's good. I'll share it, where I'm gonna put it together. I'm gonna force myself to do it because I've been squirreling. Some of you are squirreling. I am not saying I'm beyond the squirrel. I'm right there with you, but sometimes we have to have that gut check, knee jerk. Holy crap, I am not keeping a promise to myself, or I am just barely keeping the promise to myself. I'm just squeaking by, and that doesn't feel good either. It doesn't feel good either to know that you could be doing so much more. You could be seeing so much greater results. You could be leveling up your life in all different areas, but we're choosing to play small because the other is uncomfortable, and maybe we'll fail, and maybe we'll be embarrassed, and maybe it will suck, and all the maybes won't change your life. But taking the action and doing the next right thing and saying, I will no longer negotiate with myself. I'm going to make a promise around 1 or 2 areas in my life, make them small so that you can keep them, and then do the thing. And we building block that. We compound it. We allow it to get momentum, you guys. That is how you change your freaking life. So if you're not doing personal development, I really hope you do. Find an audiobook, find something you can check out from your library, find something, a podcast, something that speaks to you. Personal development is so personal. I could give you a million recommendations. In fact, we have files in all the groups of personal development I've personally read. It's a lot of personals over the years, things that have really served me. If you want a recommendation, you can message me. You're better off texting me. Some of you know I'm a terrible Facebook Messenger. I hide from it. So it's a personal thing, but it will change your life if you do the work and you work on not just your body and not just your nutrition, but also your heart set and your mindset. You guys, that is the key. That is the missing magical piece. What you believe in your heart and what you tell yourself in your brain becomes your truth. So if you're not seeing the results, it's because those two things are out of alignment. So get them in alignment. This is your coach. Now I'm a coach chiropractor apparently. Okay, I'm done. I hope some of this served you. I believe in you, and I want you to win. I want you to hear me, okay? I want you to win, and you can win. You're capable of it, so let's just do the next right thing.